50 films as a director and producing more than 150 movies and television shows, Steven Spielberg is arguably one of the most influential directors of all time. From the film that started the summer movie blockbuster to the historical award-winning film, Steven Spielberg has a clear signature all over the Hollywood and the cinematic history. With his new film, Ready Player One, is set to release in theater, and being back in 80s nostalgia, I think it is appropriate for us to look back and see what is Steven Spielberg's best movie. Hi guys, I'm Pash. Welcome back to PP Movies and Geek. Today I'm giving you the new series of videos called Listless. On this series, I'll rank movies from various categories, from worst to best, from all across categories. And today is Top 10 Steven Spielberg Best Films. On this list, I use factual data that I collected. There's none of this ranking on my opinion. Is all based on factual number that I got from critics and audience. For critics, I use an average rating on Rotten Tomatoes and the Metascore on Metacritic website. For audiences, I use average rating on Rotten Tomatoes as well as the score on IMDb page. And that is for the explanation. Let's move on to the number 10. At number 10 is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which earned an overall score of 7.675, with critic ranked out of top 10 at number 15, and with a score of 7.2, but the audience ranked higher up on their list at the 4th place, with a score of 8.15. Many people consider these to be one of the last and fun Indiana Jones movie before it went down in 2008. But will The Last Crusade be the only Indiana Jones on this list? We have to stick it around and see to the end. At number 9 is The Post, Steven Spielberg's latest film, and earned 2 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture. The Post came into the 9th place with an overall score of 7.73, telling the story of the Pentagon Papers, the incident before the Watergate scandal. Critics ranked this film at the 8th place with a score of 8.1, and 18th place on audience's list with a score of 7.36. On number 8 is 2015 Oscar winner Bridge of Spies, with an aggregate score of 7.85, set during the Cold War era about a CIA agent trying to help 2 American spies from the Soviet Union in exchange for the captive Soviet spy. Critics gave Bridge of Spies 7.9, and it's on number 10. And audience gave a slightly lower score, 7.8, but it ranked higher on their list at number 7. Coming in at number 7 is another Oscar winner, the 2012 Lincoln, with a score of 8.0. This biopic about Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, liked by many critics and helped Daniel Day-Lewis won his 3rd Oscar with a score of 8.3 and landed on the 7th on critics' list. Audiences gave it 7.7, which landed Lincoln on their number 8. I think it's Jaws. That's right. One of the Spielberg's very first movie. Jaws was the first movie that started the summer movie blockbuster. It's terrifying, it's fun, and it made many people scared to go into the water for a while. Jaws swam into the 6th spot with an average score of 8.22. Critics gave Jaws 8.95 and it high up on their list at number 3. Audiences gave it way less than a critic with 7.5, which placed Jaws on the 13th spot. Landing at number 5 is Close Encounter of the Third Kind, with an average score of 8.25, considered to be one of the very classic sci-fi movies. It introduced us to an amazing visual effect and opened many possibilities in filmmaking. It received a special award at the Academy Award that year alongside with Star Wars in achievement in visual effects. Critics ranked Close Encounter of the Third Kind at their number 4 with a score of 8.95, tied with Jaws, and fan ranked at 12th place gave a score of 7.55. Number 4 is E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial with a score of 8.3. critics loved it so much and gave it 9.15, tied with another entry on this list. In fact, E.T. and another movie are the highest rating Spielberg's by critics. Both share the number one spot. For fans, they gave it 7.45 and listed down by number 14. E.T. is one of the most classic movies of all time and gave one of the most memorable movie quote in history. E.T. Phone Home. For number 3, we have Saving Private Ryan. The film about World War II came into this spot with an overall score of 8.55. Critics gave it 8.8, which placed it at number 6 of critics' list. Audiences also love Saving Private Ryan so much, and they gave it 8.3, which landed this movie on number 3 on their list. Saving Private Ryan is considered to be too realistic for many World War II veterans. It also considered to be one of the most realistic and best war film ever to produce. Saving Private Ryan gave Steven Spielberg his second Best Director winner at the Academy Award. In 2014, the film was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress, being deemed culturally, historically, and essentially significant. Coming on and gained a silver medal is Raiders of the Lost Ark, with an average score of 8.6, which critics and fans agree that this is one of the amazing film. Critics rank it 5th with a score of 8.85, and fans rank 2nd with a score of 8.35. Raiders of the Lost Ark is a cultural phenomenon from 1981 onward, as it has been loved by many generations, and Indiana Jones is still one of the most iconic fictional characters of all time. Finally, we arrive at the top spot, and number 1, the best Steven Spielberg movie, is the 1993 Schindler's List. It gained a massive and impressive score of 8.95, which critics and fans agree that this is Steven Spielberg's best film. Both ranked Schindler's List on their number 1 spot, which critics gave a score of an impressive 9.15 and audiences gave 8.75. Schindler's List gave Steven Spielberg his first ever Best Director winner at the Academy Award, and it is Steven Spielberg's first and only Best Picture winner to date. It won a total of 7 Academy Awards that year. It tells the story of a member of Nazi who helped many Jewish people from the Holocaust during the World War II. It is still considered to be one of the best films to watch before you die. The National Library of Congress selected it for preservation in the National Film Registry in 2004, and that's, guys, why Schindler's List is Steven Spielberg's best film. Guys, thank you so much for watching this list. I made this list by my own. There's more lists coming up. I'm working on it. We have Steven Spielberg too. I'm trying to work on the best Marvel movies according to critics and fans. That's going to come out right around Avengers Infinity War. Alright, but thank you so much. I love making this list. It pretty enjoy making this number. Pretty impressive how to see how film rank loved by both sides, not only my personal opinion, not the critic opinion or the fan opinion, but by both sides of the spectrum. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. As always, you are watching PP Movies and Geeks. I'm Pat. Please subscribe and click like to this video. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching again. See you in the next one. Good night.